Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's installation of GetUR's video blog. My name is John Crocker, and today we'll be diving deeper into LinkedIn. We've already got your profile set up and on the right track. Hopefully you've gotten your profile filled out to near completion and are ready to learn more about how to use this awesome networking tool. Today, we'll be talking about how to get friends, or as LinkedIn refers to them, connections. As you can see, since the last time we've met, I've added a profile picture and I'm nearing completeness at around 85%. As opposed to other social media networks, you cannot simply add anyone you please and hope that they accept your request. LinkedIn relies on degrees of connection. You have your first degree of connection, which are the people you know, the people that are directly linked to you or your business. Each person connected to your first degree are your second degree connections. And each person that is connected to your second degree are your third degree connections. This way, you are linked to your friends and coworkers as well as their friends and peers. LinkedIn, of course, makes it easy for you to add connections from your email address book, like many social media sites. During setup, you are probably asked for your username and password, especially if you had a mail server open. LinkedIn will search through your contacts and let you know if anyone with that particular email is already a member of LinkedIn, and then prompt you to pick individually or request all to be connections. You can also invite people to become a member of LinkedIn and a friend of yours. Once you have a few connections set up, you can begin broadening your web by checking out your second degree connections. You can ask LinkedIn for an introduction to these second degree connections through your first degree connections. This will give the other person a feeling of trust, and they will be more likely to accept you as a friend. Though beware, with a free account, there is a limit to only 5 introductions a month, so choose wisely. As you can see, go to Profile, Recommendations. Here, you can make a recommendation or request a recommendation. The next feature we will discuss is groups. There are 3 different types of groups on LinkedIn: Basic, Premium, and Partner. Groups allow you to post questions and keep up with trending topics in a specific arena. Unlike what most people on Facebook have found out, LinkedIn groups are actually highly used and highly kept up with. There are open groups where anyone can view posts without being a member, and there are closed groups where you have to join before you can view the conversation. As you can see, some of these I can view, and some of these I can only join, or request permission to join. Basic groups are free of charge and do not appear in the directory. These groups are divided into sections. As you can see, LinkedIn has hidden the default groups from me because they already have an idea about what I'm interested in. Though the first time you click on the directory, you may see something along the lines of alumni groups, corporate groups, networking groups, nonprofit groups, professional groups, things of that nature. You can join groups and post from these to specific URLs or to the group as a whole. This gives you the chance to be associated with more than just yourself as an individual. You will look more important, and the questions or comments will go out to a larger audience of which you can hopefully connect with. Once you're a part of a relevant group, you can use this to your advantage. It's actually pretty easy to get connections through groups. We'll hop into a group here that I'm already a member of. You'll want to go to the Members tab and scroll through until you see members that are your second or third degree connections. You can choose Send an Invitation. On this screen, many people like to say that they have done business together, went to school together, or so on. I see that as being kind of spammy, so I just choose Groups. Here, you'll write a simple personal message to them. More often than not, if you're in the same industry or could complement each other in any way, they will approve this request. This is because the point of LinkedIn is to build connections with people that you could possibly do business with or hire. I don't like the default, I'd like to add you to my professional network. It just seems like you don't care enough. What I like to do is write up a little 2 or 3 sentences that just kind of say, hey, I see what you do, I'm interested in what you do. Personalize that to each person's name and send request. You can spend an hour doing this and you'll wind up with tons of connections. Here, I'm not going to send this guy a request because I'm not sure who Max is or what he does. I hope this video has helped you gain some valuable connections on LinkedIn. Hopefully by next week, you'll have quite a few. And that's it for this week's installation of Get You Wired's video blog. My name is Jonathan Crocker, and as always, have a fantastic week.